What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another little watch along that we got going on here today. Taking on the Brooklyn Nets. Not really worried whatsoever. Something feels off about this lighting. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to front it with you guys. Something feels off. Oh, that's way too bright. Let's get this figured out a little bit. Right there. I don't know, man. Something's up with this lighting. Something's up with this lighting. I'm not liking it. Maybe that's a little bit better. Let's go with the classic white lighting, like that. Maybe. Yeah, that'll be good. But sorry, it just looked weird. I had to fix it. Anyways, like I was saying, taking on the Brooklyn Nets. If you've been following the channel, a lot of story going on between the Thunder and the Nets. Okay, if you've been keeping up with the Cam Johnson sweepstakes going on around the league, you'll know that it's been widely reported the Thunder were the favorites to land him. I don't think the odds have changed at all, but it was reported just the other day that there hasn't been any interest, apparently. Interesting. All right. I wouldn't say that because they're basing it off of that. They haven't heard Presti called up or anything. Presti keeps quiet. We know this. Presti likes to keep quiet before he makes any trade. He doesn't do any deals with a team that kind of leaks their information. It was all just speculation based off of, okay, they have the picks, they have the players to give up. This is why, it could be said that the Thunder are going to go after Cam Johnson and get him. And I still think it's possible. I still truly think it's possible that they end up trading for him. I do think a trade's going to happen no matter what. People that I've talked to close to the situation, people that I know have said that the Thunder will make a trade, but nothing of like this sort. All right. Like it could happen, could not. I wouldn't be mad if it happened. I wouldn't be mad if it didn't happen. It's just one of those things where at the end of the day, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. All right. Crazy Thunder, what's up, man? I see you in there. It's just like I said, the trade, I don't know. I'm fine with it happening. I'm fine with it not. End of story right there. I just think a trade's going to happen, potentially involving Ousmane Dieng to replenish the first round pick, or like 2 or 3 seconds in the future. A team that's trying to build up some young guys and get rid of their picks as well. Like, hey, we're about to exit this rebuild. We want one more young guy that could potentially turn out to be something. Let's go get him. That's kind of what I'm picturing involving any sort of trade. All right. I can see going after a guy like Day'Ron Sharpe of the Nets. That's why I think this game is so important, not just for, to watch the Thunder, of course, but a lot of guys on that Nets team that could potentially be on a bunch of either Western Conference teams or even on the Thunder. I really like Day'Ron Sharpe. I really do. If anything, I think he is the top guy to trade for on the Nets. If you get Cam Johnson, I'd say go after him. But at the end of the day, I want us to try to get Day'Ron Sharpe. I think he'd fit in well over here. Big body, great for rebounding, great for defense. All right. I think he'd fit in perfectly here in OKC. It wouldn't cost all that much. He's only making, I think, like 7-8 mil, on his contract right now. That's easy. That's easy to match if you're the Thunder. Just straight up player swap and a first round pick. Boom, you got him over there for sure, acquired. Stuff like that. And it's not that I want the team to make trades. All right. It's not like I'm trying to speed up the process whatsoever. If you have a chance to solidify yourself as the best team in the league, you need to do it. The process is done. Okay? There's no more process. Now it's a matter of, okay, now we compete and win it all. That's the process now. The process isn't let the guys develop, let them bond with each other. We've done that for the past 4 years. That whole process, that whole time frame is done now. Now the time frame is, okay, win a championship in the next 5 seasons. That's the time frame. And to do that, you have to make trades and go get some guys. You have to do that, whether that's in the offseason or at the trade deadline. You have to do that. Every contending team does that, okay? End of story. That's all I got right there. But for the people in here, some of you guys in here right now, what's up, guys? If you haven't already, vote in that little poll. I know we got 7 votes in that right now. 57% no, 43% yes. So interesting. Keep up with that right there. But we're getting ready for starting lineups. Jalen Williams is out, by the way. Not J. Will, J. Dub. He is out. He's not going to be playing this game. All right. So, like I was saying, he's out. Starting lineup tonight. Let me pull it up, actually. Let me go over to Clemente's post real quick and get that. We got SGA. Isaiah Joe is starting, which, if you remember, he's someone that I've said could potentially be traded. Maybe that's why he's starting. Build up his stock a little bit. Even then, Let's hope for a big game from him tonight against a very, very bad Nets team. All right. But then again, I would rather start Wiggins with how he's been playing down this like past month stretch now. Cason Wallace, Lou Dort, and Jay Will. Jay Will had a very impressive game the other day. I'm not going to lie. I've been very impressed with Jay Will. Very, very impressed with him. I think that he's not going to get like 12 minutes come playoffs, maybe like 6 or 8. All right. But he could get minutes come playoff time if he keeps this up. That's what I'm seeing right now. Cason Wallace, if no trade happens, I could see him staying in that starting position with Chet back. I feel like he's been playing so well where it's like, look, Hartenstein, we love you. You did well as the starting center while Chet was out. But now he's back. Have him start there. You guys have, 4 minutes every quarter where you guys are together. You're part of the closing lineup here. We just rather have Cason Wallace start, or even like Aaron Wiggins start. Nets starting lineup, D'Angelo Russell, Cameron Johnson, Nicholas Claxton, Noah Clowney, and Zaire Williams. Zaire Williams is another guy that's kind of looking at like he's an interesting name to keep up with. It's always fun to get another Williams on the team, but he's been someone else I've been keeping up with. Like, okay, let's see. But it should be an easy win. End of story. Should be an easy win. Been trying to clean up my room a little bit too. If you guys couldn't tell, like the desk got cleared up a little bit over here. All right. Also took a nice trip back home. Isaiah Hartenstein, talked with him. That was a good conversation. Talked to him in German because I needed to practice it. Practice it on someone I know and everything. I say no. Someone I know speaks German. See how it was. He said it wasn't bad. Said I could still practice it. All right. But said, impressive. All right. Impressive. He wasn't expecting it. But also think another reason people are saying that the Thunder aren't going to trade for Cameron Johnson anymore, which, like I said, I could see it happening. I could see it not happening. Just kind of depends. Is the fact that Chet and Hartenstein are going to be back around the same time now. You know what I mean? Like, it's Hartenstein be back in, a week or so? Chet be back in now, like, 4 weeks. Just one of those things where it's like they're going to be getting back together at the same time, pretty much, where they might try to work on focusing on getting those two guys in together and being ready to go. Just this defense is insane. They were first in almost everything. This defense is just insane. I get people wanting to trade for more defenders. Like, I get it. I truly do. Defense wins championships. What good is a defense that only gives up 100 points a game if your offense can't score 90 plus? So at some point you have to realize you need another offensive weapon, okay? I'm not saying the offense has been horrible. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the offense could be a whole lot better. That's all I'm saying. All right? You can still make improvements on the offensive end. And the camera's focused on Cam Johnson as well. Like right now they have the camera lined up on him. So I'm just really interested to see if the Nets are trying to market him to OKC this game. I'm really interested in that. Very, very interested to see if that happens. As the Thunder win the tip. So here we go. Shai has it. Starting it off here for the Thunder. Gets the screen by Jay Will. Hands it off to Jay Will. He had an open three. Decides not to take it. Hands it off to Joe. Looked like he was going to try to go for a step back. Couldn't create any space. Cason Wallace driving in. Guarded by Thomas. Airballs it. That's rebound. Here comes D'Lo. Hands it off to Zaire. On the wing. Misses it. Dort rebound. Dort, he's going to try to push it up. Shai now has it. Over to Joe. Now to Cason Wallace in the corner for three. Cason Wallace gets the three ball to go right there, baby. Getting us started hot here. Let me try to refresh the scoreboard so we can have the score up there. There we go. Cam Johnson hands it off. Claxton. Now Russell. Claxton has again. Now back to Thomas. Thomas trying to create some space against Shai. I like that matchup of Shai on Thomas. I like that matchup. D'Lo in the corner. Guarded by Dort. I also like that. Oh, that one got blocked there. I think Cason Wallace just blocked that three ball. Okay. Okay. I see. I see you, Queso. I see you. Yeah, he got in there and blocked that. Okay. Shai's guarded by Zaire. But here's Jay Will, top of the key. He's looking to hand it off to Joe. Whoa, no foul? No foul? Whoa, whoa. Got clothesline. Oh, J will charge? No way. He was set for days. He was set for days, bro. He had that set since Friday, man. Oh, he's there. 100 in there. Challenge that, Mark. Early on, challenge it. Ooh. Mark's challenging it. Mark's challenging it. Yup. We got a challenge already. We got a challenge already. This is getting overturned. No doubt. No doubt this is getting overturned. That's a charge, man. That is a charge clear as day. You know, you can't get more textbook for a charge right there. Can't get more textbook. And I don't mind him taking this challenge early on. It's the Nets. Should be a good win. All right, should be a good, easy win, realistically. This should get overturned. Just waiting on it now. But, like, he was set. He was there. All right. He was out of the, whatever, circle. Whatever you call it. This should get overturned. Cason's first team all defense this year. He could be. I could see it. I see him getting an all defensive team. All right. I see him realistically because they base it off his stats a lot of the time, based off like your steals, blocks, and rebound stats, which I think is stupid. You can only vote for all defensive team if you're watching the games and see the impact that they have on the court, and you'll recognize Lou Dort is one of the most impactful defenders in the league. And unfortunately, the voters don't always do that. And so I don't think Lou's going to make an all-defensive team because of that, even though he should be all-defensive first team in the DPOY consideration. I do think J-Dub, Shai, and Cason Wallace are going to be all-defensive players. I think they'll all get on a team. You should see a lot of Thunder players getting nominated or even being on some of these teams or awards. Okay. I'm just going to go and tell you right now, expect a ton of them. Is it getting overturned? I want to know if it's getting overturned or not. That's all I care about. Oh, it didn't get overturned. That should have been overturned. It's a charge. He was set. He was set. I also want to be known, Oliver, seeing what you sent in. Chet would have been an all NBA player and all defensive player as well if he never got hurt. He was having that kind of season. He was truly having that kind of season, and people are even saying that he could have potentially been up for MVP consideration if he kept up that level of play before getting injured. I truly believe that. But it's 3-2 now. They made both free throws. Shai trying to drive in. Floaters, no good, but he got fouled. He's going to go to the line, shooting 2 free throws here. It goes on number 8, Zaire Williams, 3-2. Simmons is playing. He just didn't start for some reason. That's interesting. 5-2 because he's been starting for them lately. From what from games I've been watching, he's been getting a lot of minutes for him. So here's D'Lo. Foul on Cason Wallace. Okay. All right. What's going on here? What's going on here? What's going on? Okay. J. Will, Garden. Is that Clowney? Can't tell. Russell, no, it's Claxton. Oh, yeah. Queso steal. Layup. Oh, he should have got fouled there. Should have been a foul call. Lou Dort, pump fake. Hands it off to J. Will, now to Joe. Wide open three. Gets that one to go, baby. 8-2. Early lead here. Need to keep this going. Need Joe to have a big game. Need Joe to have a huge game here. D'Lo from the corner. No good. Bouncing around a little bit. Joe with the board. Shai trying to drive in. Little baseline fadeaway was no good. Cam Thomas came down with the rebound. Jalen Williams now down low again. Layup is missed by Claxton. He got his own miss. Missed it again. Shai finally comes away with it. He's pushing it down now. Trying to cut through the defense. No good. Missed the layup badly. Thomas trying to drive in. Create something here. Gets all the way to Russell. Now Zaire open in the corner. Won't go. Rebound. Isaiah Joe. Is that 2 rebounds already for Isaiah Joe? 2 boards for Joe already? J. Will. To Lou. Now to Joe. Oh, step back Joe. Gets it to Shai. Trying to drive in. Goes up. Oh, they're saying it's on the floor. He made it, though. Man. Looking back at this. That should have been that should have counted. Should have been an and one going up for free throws. Shai gets it to Joe. Joe, another 3-ball. And that one's good. Joe starting off hot. What is he? 2 of 2 from deep? D'Lo hands it off to Thomas. Thomas hasn't done anything yet. Hands it off to Zaire in the corner. His 3-ball won't go. He's making the right reads, getting it to open guys. Nets can't make anything. Lou gets it to Shai. Shai pump fake. Ooh, spin move. Oh my God, Shai! Oh, Shai little spin move, jam. Oh my goodness. Ow. Ow. That was nasty. Pump fake. Oh, I'm watching the spin move. Gets to the lane. 2-hand slam. Oh my goodness. He doesn't ever do that. He doesn't ever do that, man. Never, bro. Oh my goodness. That was nasty. SGA signed someone's kid, by the way, before the game. Like, no joke, he signed someone's kid. That is absurd. I love that, though. That was a nasty move by Shai, though. That was an MVP level move. MVP. MVP this man already. Thirteen to 2, early lead. Nets are garbage. Joe's going off, 2 of 2 from deep right now. Like, is he auditioning? Is that what he's doing right now? Is he auditioning? Also, I was seeing everyone taking videos, mentioning Cam Johnson before the game. This is why this game is like so intriguing to me. Not because I think it's going to be close by any means, but the fact that Brooklyn's trying to sell so many of their players that, OKC could realistically trade for any one of them. All right? Want a backup ball handler? Go get Cam Thomas. Why not? For the right price, they'd get rid of him. You want a fourth scoring option? Go get Cam Johnson, like it's been rumored this whole year. You want a bigger guy off the bench and everything, help out with rebounds and defense? Go get Daron Sharp. I really like him. Just a bunch of stuff that we could get from the Nets that they're just trying to sell. No, no one that's a bona fide, like, all NBA star player. All right. But guys that know their role and can play them, they have a ton of those guys on Brooklyn. Just they didn't have a star player. Was the problem. They had potential to actually be a good team out of the East if they had that one star player. If they had a star player, you could see, the Nets actually looking to kind of, okay, let's get the playoffs this year, let's get experience, and then we'll contend in 2 years. You could have seen that from the Nets. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, hey, yo, chill. Chill, man, chill. 13-2 after 4 minutes. D'Lo has it. He's trying to get it to Cam. Cason Wallace is playing great defense on him right now. Oh, step back three from D'Lo. Won't go. J. Will with the board. He came out of nowhere for that. Claxton was trying to steal it away there. Joe. Little dribble move. Couldn't get anything. Oh, J. Will's trying to find the cut man. He was open for a three. Decided not to take it. Shai now downloaded J. Will. He couldn't hold on to it. A little bit of a high pass there. D'Lo driving in. Euro is good for his layup there. 13-4. Okay. Not a bad move. Not a bad move, whatever. Whatsoever. Shai, cook him. All the way to Joe. Now Lou. Oh, contested moon ball from Lou. Won't go. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Nets. Shea Butter. Dude, he's so nice with it. So nice with it. Joe inbounding it. Gets it into Shea. Driving in, gets it over to J. Will from the corner. You know what that means? He gets a big boom. D'Lo guarded by Queso. Who's that? Zaire Williams? No, that's not Zaire. Who is that? Clowney. Clowney for the three. Okay. 16-7. Shai driving in. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Shai. Oh my. That was an insane move. Everyone was guarding him there and he still got to the rim, bro. Oh, J. Will. Good defense there by J. Will. No. Oh. Literally guarded by everyone and he still got to the rim. Still got to the rim, man. Shai's going crazy right now. Shai is going nutty. Nutty. Who do they got in now? Who do they sub in? They subbed in a lot of guys. I don't know who that is for the Nets driving in or shooting it. Wilson, whoever that is on the Nets. Who's Wilson? Ooh, okay, Queso. J. Will pump fake. Gets it to Lou. Lou another three ball. Won't go. Back iron. J. Will trying to keep it alive. Joe comes away with it. Joe. Trey ball's good. 3 for 3 from 3 to start the game. All right. You got the windy 4 for 4 for 4. Joe with the 3 for 3 from 3, man. Joe's really stepping up lately. He's been stepping up. I don't know why, but he's been stepping up lately. Wilson. Because over number 45 is on the Nets. His three ball, not even close. Brick that one. I get they play in Bricktown, but it doesn't mean you have to actually brick it. Ousmane Dieng's already in, by the way. Ousmane Dieng is the first sub the Thunder make. Who did he come in for? That's the question. Who did Oos come in for? What's up, Matthew? He came in for Cason Wallace. Lou Dort trying to drive all the way around. Gets the ball stolen away there by Clowney. Clowney takes a 3-ball. Oh, my goodness. Brick that one. Didn't even touch rim. Just complete backboard. 21-7. Screen by J. Will. J. Will gets it to Joe. Another wide open 3. That one's cash. 4 for 4 from 3. 12 points. What is going on with Joe right now? What is going on with Isaiah Joe? What is going on with Joe right now? That's an impressive start for him. Not going to lie. 4 for 4 with 12 points. Man. He doesn't miss, man. This is This is a good start for the Thunder. I understand it's the Nets. I'm not trying to overreact and everything. Joe's been playing very well, though. He's been getting some open looks, knocking them down. Okay, that's nice to see. Usman Jang's now in, which I don't know how to feel about that. The first guy off the bench. We'll see how he can perform. Maybe Mark's finally giving him a chance. We'll see how he does, because like I said, I was honestly impressed with the limited minutes he got against Dallas. So I'm interested to see how he does against, a rebuilding team. See how he can, stack up against them. What up, Star? It's been a minute. I haven't seen you in a while here. All right, Nets have it. 24-7. Great start for the Thunder here. Clowney has it. He's trying to get some going here. Who's that? Big body, number 20? Okay, Wilson, spin, fade away. Oh, air ball. Air ball. Air ball. Oh. Oh. Great defense by Shai. Oh, he got a piece of that. You got a piece of that. J. Will to Jang. Now to Joe. Alex Caruso and Brandon Carlson are going to the scores table right now. Brandon Carlson's coming in. Reborn Mike Muscala. I said it. He's Mike Muscala reborn. So Carlson comes in. Caruso comes in. Who do they come in for? I wasn't sure. I didn't get to see that part. Comes in for J. Will and Dort. I like that. I'm ready to see Carlson play. Ready to see him play. Shai. Oh, cook him. Gets to Carlson in the corner. Carlson hands it off to Joe. Joe trying to drive in. Had Carlson cutting. Couldn't see him, though. Great defense there by the Nets. Caruso. Back out to Joe. Joe, 3-ball, gets it up. Won't go. That's his first miss of the night. Just shot clock winding down. Had to get rid of it. That was all. He's had to get rid of it. Corner 3. No good by the Nets, but they get the rebound. Carlson, he comes away with the steal there. Okay, Carlson. Okay. Shai. Oh, come on now. Come on now, Shai. Do something here. Usman Jang gets it to Caruso. Screen by Carlson. Carlson pops out. He's left wide open. 3-ball for Carlson. Gets it to go. Is Carlson the next big thing in OKC? Is he the next big thing? Did Presti do it again? Foul on Joe, I believe. Carlson was ready to stroke that thing. What do you mean by that? Well, what do you mean by that, Bryson? What do you mean he was ready to stroke it? His 10 days about to be up as well. Carlson, good closeout. Oh, he almost got a piece of that on the 3. Jang comes away at the board. Caruso's going to push it. Slows it down, trying to drive in. Carlson, pump fake, driving in baseline. Gets it to Jang. Jang three-pointer. Gets that one to go. Okay, Jang. Okay, Oos. Okay. Oh, this half's insane. Another steal. Shai. Jang. Oh, my goodness, Oos. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Oh. I was not expecting that. Oos poster? Oos poster? Shai. Layup's good. Oh my goodness. Can we relegate the Brooklyn Nets? Can they be relegated? Can we do that? Can we send them to the G League instead? Oh my goodness. Oh, is that another steal? My stream just broke out. Nope. Okay, Nets kept it. Oh, good defense, Shai. Good defense. Nets come away with the board. Leia's finally good. They finally get a bucket. 34-9. Oh my goodness. Ousmane Dieng. Good. He's up to 5 now. Carlson's got 5. Jang's got 5. Joe's got 12. Wiggs is in as well. Man. Carlson. Oh, great defense. Oh, Sharp gets down there. Gets it to go. Just bodied Carlson there. Thunder trying to get Flagler minutes tonight. Might see that in the second half. Like, not even second half, second quarter. I love Flag, though. I love him. That's bro. He's bro. All right? We've talked a little bit. Congratulations to him and his family. He just had, I think his son? I don't know. I think it was his son. Amos. So congratulations to him. Get ready to learn changing diapers, buddy. All right? Don't get ready to learn hardwood. Get ready to learn how to change diapers. Oh, Shai, step back, snatch him. Oh, couldn't get it to go. Thunder can't come away with it. Nets have a fast break opportunity here. They make the layup. 36-14. They have a nice little run here, but it's not going to be enough to, change anything. Caruso, screened by Wiggs. Now to Shai. Caruso now to Wiggs in the corner. Wiggs trying to drive in. Kicks it all the way out to Jang from the corner. His three ball is good. Oos! Oos! Oh my goodness, the French Prince. The French Prince is going crazy. I don't care. Ousmane Dieng is the best player to ever come out of France. All right? Not Tony Parker. Not Victor Wembanyama. Ousmane Dieng. Ousmane Dieng is the greatest player to ever come out of France. I don't care. He's the greatest player to ever come out of France. (39-17). Nets can take the last shot here if they want. They had an open three there. Decided not to take it. They're definitely going to take the last shot here. Crazy. He's on the last day of his 10-day. Carlson on the last day. Man, this has been an insane start of the game. What are we thinking so far? What are we thinking? 39-19 at the end of the first quarter. What are our thoughts? What are we thinking so far, guys? What are we thinking of this game? Thoughts? Relegate the Brooklyn Nets? That's what I'm thinking right now. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, about the OKC. 39-19. Is that the most we've scored in the first quarter this year? Shai's already got 8. All right, J. Will's already got 4 rebounds as well. Checking out stats and everything right now. Because this is an insane start. Carlson's on his 10-day contract and locked in. Dude, he's been locked in is the thing. He's been locked in ever since he got the 10-day. They've already had bandwagon fans, man. Matthew, they've already had bandwagons. Bro, 9 of 13 from deep, guys. Joe's 4 of 5 from deep. J. Will's 1 of 1 from deep. Lou hasn't made a 3-pointer yet. Cason Wallace is 1 of 1 from deep. Jang, 2 of 2 from deep. He's perfect from the field. Carlson, 1 of 1 from deep. He's also perfect from the field, 2 of 2. Man, Usman Jang, 8 points coming off the bench, 1 rebound. I've been impressed. You've impressed me, Jang. Now it's the Nets, but you impressed me. You also impressed me against the Mavs. This is interesting. This is interesting to see right now. Usman Jang. Maybe I gave up on you too fast. All right. Non-SGA minutes now. We got Wallace, Jang, Wiggins, Jones, and Caruso in. Dylan Jones is getting some time. The irrational hate is how we know the Thunder team is great. Yeah. Okay, Wilson from the corner. He gets that 3 to go. 39-22. Queso has it. He gets the screen by Caruso. Caruso with the easy layup there. Just no one around him. Easy bucket for Caruso there. Right there. Caruso. Jang guarding Johnson. Let's see how he does against a top-level scorer like that. Deep 3 ball by Wilson. Won't go. Claxton fighting for the board. Comes away with it. Oh, that's a travel! No? Come on now. I get it's the Nets, but you still got to call stuff. Okay, Claxton to D'Lo. D'Lo over. Who is that in the corner? Number 12? Who made that? Who's number 12 on Brooklyn? I just know none of the Brooklyn players. Like, they're just not a good team, so I'm not going to know any of their players. 41-25. Wiggs trying to cook his man, D'Lo. Wiggs lost possession. Turns over. Claxton has it. He's trying to go in on Jang. Gets it. Pretty easy layup there. Pretty easy layup. Queso driving in. Floater and 1. Queso? Okay. All right. Let's see if he makes a free throw. Misses the free throw. Okay. All right. What's going on? All right, Claxton has it. He's trying to do some on-ball stuff there. Who's number 12 on Brooklyn? Someone tell me right now. D'Lo gets it right back to him. He makes a layup. 43-29. Who is that man? J. Will, pump fake. Spin move to go nowhere. Okay, I see you. Wiggs and Queso slams it in. Okay, 45-29. Okay, Queso. Johnson. Wallace is guarding him. A little undersized matchup for him. Cason pokes it out. Ooh. Those 100% out on Cason Wallace, but we'll take those. We take those. We'll take those. All right. Any chance we get, we'll take it. Wiggs. Trying to get the baseline to go. Caruso, 3-ball. That one looked weird coming out of his hand. It looked weird. Of course, he didn't make it. It just looked weird coming out of his hand, man. Don't know what's going on there. Wilson. He's guarded by Caruso here. Oh, great defense. Great defense, Cruz. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by Claxton. Poked it out. Caruso acting as the point guard here. Point guard. Jay Will guarded by Claxton. He has it. Trying to spin around. Hands it off to Wiggs. He's trying to go up for the layup. Gets it to go. Gets it to go easily there. I said last season, Wiggs reminds me a lot of like a Shai off the bench with how he plays. And this season he was struggling to prove that, but I'm kind of seeing it now this past month stretch here. I've been seeing that a lot from him. Been seeing it a ton. D'Lo gets all the way out to Wilson corner. Jones lost his man. Luckily he missed it. Goes tipped out to Johnson. Johnson driving in, hands it off to Claxton. There's a charge there. J. Will took the charge. Charge King back in action. Yeah, he was waiting there. Easy call all day. All day. Queso driving in. High glass layup there. Gets it to fall. 49-29. 20-point lead here. It's not the largest of the game, but it is quite a large lead. Nets are going to need a timeout here. It's been an impressive game so far. Considering it's the Nets, I've still been impressed. All right. Got quite a few votes in here. Still, you guys are saying no to an OKC trade. Just barely. What is that? 12 of you guys voted no. 11 of you guys voted yes. It's still interesting. Johnson has not impressed me at all this game. He hasn't. That's the guy that we are all looking at. I know we are. I just don't know, man. I just don't know. I just don't know about trades anymore now. I'm trying to think about it. I really like Day'Ron Sharpe. I think he'd fit in well with the squad. But at the end of the day, I can live without a trade. But if we make a trade, awesome. If not, oh well. It's fine. I still think we got a great squad, especially when Chet comes back. Brings back our 2B, 2A option for scores with him and Dub. Whoever's getting more attention, the other guy, let him go to work as the second scoring option. Both are getting equal amount of attention. Both will go up for 20 points. That's simple. That's simple. We're about to see Flagler minutes soon, though, probably. What are you guys thinking so far of this game? Thoughts? Thoughts, you guys in the chat here? The fact the score was 32-7 at one point. What are you guys' thoughts so far? Well, every time we get a good team, they trade them to someone else and the team gets lousy. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, Adrian? What do you mean? Okay. We got Caruso, Jones, still the same lineup, pretty much. I want to see more Carlson minutes. I want to see more of him right now. Oh, good little lob there to Zaire. He tips it back up and in. Caruso got blocked there, it seemed. Ooh. Good shot there by, once again, whoever number 12 is on Brooklyn. He's doing well. 49-33. OKC needs a bucket. It's been too long without a bucket now. J Will, 3-ball, won't go. Look good, just didn't fall. I like see J-Dub get a few more shots when SJ and Dub get their mid-range game going. It opens up 3-ball, nitpicking of this lead though. J-Dub's not playing though. Three-ball there is good. Cam Johnson gets it to go. That was a contested 3 as well. Brooklyn beating, Thunder coming out after loss, not surprised. Yeah, got to get the offense going a little bit more, though. I've gone quiet for the past minute and a half or so. Wiggs driving in. Gets it down low to Caruso. Didn't have anything going there. Jones takes a 3-ball. Missed it badly, man. J-Will fighting for it. J-Will gets an easy layup after the steal there. 51-36. Here's Sharp. Gets it to Zaire Williams. His 3-ball's good. Brooklyn's going crazy on offense right now. I don't like it. Don't like it. Wiggs gets a screen set by J-Will. Hands it off to J-Will. J-Will lost it. Got it poked away. Caruso dives for the ball, though. Love the hustle. Cason Wallace comes away with the steal now. Gets it all the way down to Caruso, who has an easy, wide open slam there. 53-39. Cam. Or no, that's not Cam. That's Williams. Now it's Cam. Trying to drive in. Contested 3-ball there. Back iron missed. That's the second shot he's taken of the day. 53-39. Jones almost lost the ball, dribbling down. Caruso out to Wiggins. He's out on the wing. Gets the screen set by J-Will. Goes there. Easy layup there through the lane. Met by a big body, though. Missed it. He got to the lane there. Just big body stopped him. Cam Johnson stepped out of bounds there. There's been a lot of those calls this season. Are they actually stepping out? Did they shrink the court or something? This is just a beating, guys. This isn't even fair. This isn't even fair. J-Will. Trying to get it to someone now. Gets it to Shai. He's in the game. Along with Joe. J-Will. Goaltend. He's going to get 2 points right there off the goaltend by Daron Sharp. He got it off quickly. He realized, like, look, I just got to get the, ball off quickly. He came in there. Ball already hit rim. That's a goaltend. Shai, good defense there. Lou comes away at the board. He's going to push it. He's going to go fast down the court here. Slows down. Gets it to Shai. He's going to let him initiate the offense. Now to J-Will. Back to Lou. Lou, pump fake, trying to drive in. Wiggins from the corner. Another pump fake driving in. A lot of drives and pump fakes right now as he gets an easy layup there. Making it 57-39. A lot of drives, a lot of pump fakes right now, which I really like. I think the offense needs to utilize them a little bit more this year. Brooklyn. Oh my goodness. Like almost threw it behind the backboard on the layup. Wiggs with the board. Pushes it. Lou all the way out. There's going to be a foul somewhere. Who's the foul on? Who was the foul on? It was on Daron Sharp. Thunder getting call timeout, 57-39. This just isn't fair, man. This just isn't fair. It's not fun watching this, man. It's a murder. It's a murder out there. Not giving Brooklyn a chance at all. It's also been boring. Nothing, no like exciting plays either. No exciting plays. No slams. No like ankle breakers. No insane finishes. No deep three balls. No J. Will boom. Like, it's gotten there right now, man. It's good basketball. It's good basketball. Good basketball. What are you guys' thoughts? Like, this is just not like if I'm Brooklyn, I'm trying to go home as soon as possible. Check Twitter, see what's going on right now. Someone tweeted out, Cam Johnson steps on the sideline before driving to the basket. He'll fit right in here. As Lou has done that way too much. Nothing ever right now. Nothing going on with the Twitter world. All right. Joe, look as though he's going to go into a step back three immediately after the break. Shai, pull up three. Gets that one to go. If Shai can be consistent like that with his three ball, he could average like 35, 36 a game. If he could just have a consistent three and not shoot 35%, but instead shoot like 38%, 39, close to 40 splits right there, he would for sure be averaging like 35, 36 a game. Oh, lob up to Claxton there by D'Lo. 60-41. Lou to Wiggs. He lost it. Goes out of bounds. Just couldn't catch it. Easy pass. He just did not catch it. D'Lo trying to drive in on Dort. A little floater. That looked ugly, but he got it to work. Ooh, Wig. Spin move. Okay. Little spin cycle. Wiggs is now guarding D'Lo. 2-minute warning now. Oh, foul on Wiggins. Foul on Aaron Wiggins right there. That was nasty. That was a nasty move. Comes out of the game. He got 6 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists already. Carlson's back in. I like this. Last 2 minutes, let Carlson shine a little bit. Let him go to work. Oh, he was going up for that block right there. Shai. Oh, he's trying to cook his man. Oh, he's getting double team now. Triple team. Goes up for it. Can't get it to convert. Gets fouled. But the fact that they got a double team, triple team Shai just goes to show you how good of a player he actually is. First free throw is good by Shai. Made both. Making it 64-43. D'Lo gets over to Johnson. Johnson's 3-ball is good from the corner there. He's up to 6 points now, I think. I think he's up to 6. 2 of 3 from the field. Shai driving in. Gets fouled. We'll take it. I'm not sure if that was a foul, but we'll take those. We'll take those. All right. Made the first. He made the second one. 66-46. D'Lo. He's guarded by Lou. Back to D'Lo. He's trying to drive in on him. Goes over to Cam from the corner again. Ooh, rattled around. Went out. That one went in. Came right back out. 66-46. Shai. He's getting doubled in the second quarter, bro. Caruso driving in. Layup's no good. That was good defense there by Johnson. D'Lo gets it to Johnson. Throws it up for the lob. Joe was trying to deflect it and tips in. Huh. Oh my goodness. Joe from the corner. Johnson is pissed right now. He just tried to take a charge on Shai, didn't get it called. Timeout called by the Brooklyn Nets there. It's 69-48. It's a good move by Shai, good pass. By the way, guys, TikTok's back. That's absurd. Shortest ban ever. Kind of like the Patty Mills stint. You know, that was a really short ban right there. That's all I got to say. It's about as long as Russ's career in Utah. $34-7. 6-game lead as the first seed. And, you know, we have guys out with injury right now. Like, we could rest guys. We could have rested Shai for this game. We could have. Could rest, you know, both Shai and Dub against Utah as well, as that's the next game. And we'd still be fine. Grizzlies have been playing very well lately. They've really surprised me this season. Like, I knew they'd be a good team, but not third seed good. Like, you know, sitting around 5 or 6 seed, which is really good in the Western Conference, but not third seed good. Denver's been picking up as well. Nuts are going to try to get the last shot here. Missed that shot there. Ooh, loose ball foul. It's going to be called on... It's going to be on Shai. So free throws for someone, I'm thinking? Yeah, and the bonus is going to be free throws for someone. Free throws for Claxton. He makes the first one. Jay Will's going to come in for Lou here for the final minute, secure the board. Claxton missed the second free throw. Jay Will comes away with the board. We're going to go at the half. Up 20, 69-49. What are our thoughts? Huh? What are our first half thoughts here? First half thoughts. I mean, it's the Nets. I'm not surprised. This is how it needs to be against the Nets. All right. That's how it's supposed to be. Check out the scores and everything. All right. Bills up 21-10 at half. Oh my gosh. I hope the Bills win. I hope the Bills win it all. Love Josh Allen. Let's look. All right, at the Thunder. Shai has a plus 26 plus minus right now, along with Isaiah Joe, same right there. Both have 15 points. Shai's 4 of 8 from the field, 1 of 2 from deep. Joe is 5 of 6 from deep. So, what else? Lose 0 of 2 to start the game, but he has a plus 23 because of his defense. Absurd. Absolutely absurd. Cason Wallace, 4 of 6 from the field. He has 9 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and a block. He's stuffing the stat sheets right now. Jay Will, really impressed with him. 3 of 5. One of those is a 3-pointer, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and a block here. He does have 1 turnover, but plus 19 right there. And 14 minutes of action. Dylan Jones, he's played 7 minutes. He took a 3-pointer miss. Other than that, he's not doing much. Not playing great defense either. He's, you know, one of the few players with a minus in the plus-minus right now. Ousmane Dieng, perfect from the field, 3 of 3. 2 of those are 3-pointers, 1 rebound. He's up to 8 points right now. Brandon Carlson, 7 minutes, he's perfect from the field as well, 2 of 2. 1 of those is a 3-pointer. He also has 1 rebound, but he also has an assist and a steal. 5 points. Alex Caruso, 2 of 5 from the field, 40% right there, so not bad. Did miss his only 3-point attempt there. Doesn't have a rebound, has an assist. He's been playing good defense. Just other than that, you know, he could be doing better. Aaron Wiggins, 3-4 from the field, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers. He's playing good defense. Just got to limit the turnovers right there as a team. shooting 61% from the field and 61% from three. All right, 11 of 18 from three. Those are insane numbers. You don't see any team do that. Only 7 free throws, though. Let's look at Brooklyn a little bit. Carlson and Jang look really good. They do. They're really impressing me right now. Now, it is Brooklyn, but the fact that they also look good against the Dallas Mavericks the other day looks solid. Also, Jeffrey, please stay away from Mavs Digest. All right? I saw your comment on Twitter. Please, please, please stay away. We've already had bad blood before between the fan bases. I don't want that stuff, so please, please, please stay away. Zaire Williams, he's 2 of 8 from the field. He's not playing good whatsoever. Noah Clowney, he's perfect from the free throw line, but defensively, he's a cone right now, not doing much either. Minus 23 in the plus minus. Cam Johnson, he's doing solid, what he can. 3 of 5, 2 of 4 from deep, 2 rebounds right there. 3 turnovers is why he has a -4 right now in the plus minus. He's turning the ball over a lot, but that's to be expected against a OKC defense like this. He's their leading scorer. Honestly, their best player of the night at the moment. Nick Claxton, 2 of 4 from the field. He has 3 rebounds, 2 of them offensive boards, -17 though, in the plus minus. Not playing good defense. D'Angelo Russell, -11, 2 of 5 from the field, 0 for 2 from deep. Only 1 board. He has 5 assists, though, and only 1 turnover. That's a good, ratio right there. Good margin. 5 to 1. Jalen Wilson off the bench, 3 of 10. He's taking shots. He's taking their most shots in 11 minutes of action. Like, that is absurd to look at. 2 of 6 from deep. He's not doing anything. Evbamwan? Evbamwan? Is that how you pronounce it? He's perfect from the field. He's looked solid for Brooklyn. Day'Ron Sharpe, I've been impressed with him. 2 of 2 from the field. He's also made his 1 and only free throw. 3 rebounds, 2 assists. He has a turnover, 5 points. Honestly, playing very well. Tyrese Martin, he's not playing well. And then Keon Johnson isn't playing well either. Hasn't made a single bucket. He only has gotten 1 assist. He has a -16 and plus minus. They were talking a whole lot just defending OKC. I get it, but just stay away from the Mavs Digest channel. Stay over here to talk ball and everything. Okay, you can talk, I say talk ball. You can talk ball. Don't be talking trash on Mavs fans or the team or anything. All right, let that be for the Mavs community. Let this be for the Thunder community. Marcel and I talked. We're addressing the communities, our communities as well. Thunder fans, stay over here. Mavericks fans, stay over there. All right, that's simple. We're trying to push that. Okay, at the end of the day, it's not going to always be like that. Some people will break the rules, but let's try to control what we can control. All right, I preach trying to be kind. Okay, and the best way to do that is just not to go over there and hate on them. But Brooklyn shooting 30% from 3. They have decent shooting splits, could be a lot better, but man, it's just they're playing horrible defense. Is the thing, playing some rancid defense. That's it. What do you guys got, though? I mean, reactions to this, anything in general? Anything from you guys? Anything, guys? Anything? While we're waiting for this second half action. I mean, 69-49. I get it. It's Brooklyn. It's just this is an impressive start. And everyone calls Dort a dirty player, Jeffrey. Everyone does. All right. It's not just a it's not just a Dallas thing. You'd be surprised how many fan bases think Dort's a dirty player. If we were going to go into every single chat room and defend Dort, we'd have to go into every single YouTube chat room, all right, that is not a Thunder channel. We'd have to do that because every fan base thinks he's a dirty player, all right, because he plays physical defense. It's just, let's control what we can control, all right? Yo, chill in the Oklahoma Children's Hospital, all right? That's actually, like, you know, that's not cool. That's no, that's not cool, man. That's not cool. All right. And speaking of which, I guess it's a good time to mention it. All right. I will be doing for the month of February. We will be doing a charity thing. All right. We will be doing a charity kind of month for the entire month of February. Every, you know, dollar, every cent I make here at Thunder Digest, it will be donated to the American Heart Association in honor of my sister. So for that month, we have planned like literally just like regular videos and everything. But I plan on doing weekly streams. Probably Wednesday nights would probably be when they are. Have some guests come on, other members of the Thunder community. Every, you know, like you know, other, maybe even a player. I don't know. Hopefully we do that. But it's just one of those things. It's something I hold close to my heart. I figured I have a voice now, so might as well, you know, go out there, use it for good. So just keep that in mind for February. It's going to be a whole charity month. Every single, you know, view that you guys give here is going right back to the American Heart Association to help, you know, fight, you know, all the different research that they do for different heart defects, you know, like left hypoplastic heart syndrome is what my sister had. And so be doing everything that we can to kind of raise money over there and fight the good fight pretty much. And so it's kind of the reason, you know, I do a lot of things in life. So that's why we're not going to trash talk the Oklahoma Children's Hospital commercial. I get it's every commercial break. They pay a lot of money to be on there to, you know, go out there and show like, hey, this is how you can help out. So we're not going to trash talk them. Okay, Justin? All right. I'm glad you're here and supported the channel, but we're not going to trash talk them. All right. We're not going to do that. But just so you guys know, we have that planned. So if you want to support, just come here for the streams and videos here in February and, you know, just be here. That's all you guys got to do. Just be here. And so I do know we have some people playing, some people I write with, some other members of the Digest Media community, like Mavs Digest. I know you guys hate the Mavericks and everything, but he's doing something else similar over there. And he's going to come on here and use, you know, kind of his big platform he has right now, because it is a bigger platform than us. Use that to help out and support over here and try to get as many donations as possible for the American Heart Association. Bruce over at Celtics Digest, Chris over at Knicks Digest, I think Sean over at Sixers Digest, Bulls Digest, everyone over there, all the Digest channels pretty much want to come on and help. I think some Thunder content creators as well are thinking about coming on as well. And then I'm going to reach out to Adam Flagler, since we've talked a little bit, and see if he wants to come on as well. And, you know, just, you know, talk ball and everything. So it'll be, you know, it'll be fine. Is Taco Mayo still in play? Yes, because I actually hate Taco Mayo. Let me be real about that. I do not like Taco Mayo. I do not like them. All right. Taco Casa, though. No, we're not going to talk bad about Taco Casa, though. All right. Taco Mayo, free game. Free game. All right. I'm just glad the Lainey Wilson commercial is, you know, like done for. Like, I am glad the Lainey Wilson commercial is done for, that she performed. Now we don't got to deal with that anymore. Use your platform for good causes. Thank you. Lost my father, heart disease in 11. It's tough, man. I get it. You know, like, it's a tough thing. I'm sorry that happened to your father. I'm sorry that happened to him. And, you know, like every dollar we go to, it's not going to a specific research fund. It's going to be, you know, evenly distributed across everything that they're researching over there to help fight the good fight. And so just, I'm sorry that happened to your dad. I really am. All right. My thoughts and prayers are with you and your family. I understand it was a long time ago, but still, you know, it can be tough. It can be tough dealing with that kind of stuff. Anything else you guys got for me? Anything else? We're about to be back, it seems. Thunder are back out in the court warming up. Oh. Good neck pop there. Good neck pop. Hold on. I need some wine for this game because we're enjoying some fine dining on the Nets right now. Oh yeah, we're living now. We're living now. We're living now. I forgot I had this. Let me finish this off real quick first. All right, we're about to be back from halftime. I'm just chilling now, man. I'm just chilling. I'm good now. I don't got anything else for this. Like I'm done talking about like halftime and everything. Like there's not much to say. It's a beating. It's a beatdown. All right. The disappointing loss to the Mavs, trying to come back with the I don't want to say statement win, but just a like like hey, let's get it out of our system win. All right. Two good opponents to do that against here, the Nets tonight, and then the Jazz coming up soon. Yep, let's go Thunder. But pretty much for February, we're gonna be playing games. We're gonna be chatting ball with some other people, just whatever we can do. All right, we're back now. Oh, Shai, instant steal, easy transition, two hands for safety dunk there. Cam Johnson, deep three ball, misses that one. It's a fight for the ball. Williams comes away with it. Joe playing some decent defense right there. D'Lo trying to drive in, loses possession. J. Will comes away with it. Joe kicks out to Shai. It was a bad pass. Luckily, Shai got there. Oh, bad pass by Shai. Bad pass by Shai there. Turnover. D'Lo mid-range, no good. Cason Wallace comes away with the rebound. Shai driving in, gets to Lou. Driving in on Cam. Now to Wallace. He's driving in. Layup is no good there by Cason. $71-51. Queso, three ball, won't go. Dort gets called for the foul there. All right. D'Lo's trying to set up an offense here for Brooklyn. Lou Dort finding around a ton of screens there. Claxton gets in for an easy layup there, making it 71-53. J. Will gets it to Dort. Dort trying to drive in, spin move, fade away from the mid-range, misses it. Zaire Williams comes away at the board. D'Lo's pushing it. Gets it to Johnson. Johnson driving in. Little baseline. Midi is good there by Johnson. 71-55. Joe gets it to Shai. Screened by J. Will. Decides not to use it. Swings it all the way out to Cason Wallace, who's driving baseline. Hands it off to J. Will. Trying to go up for the layup. Won't go. Cason Wallace out to Dort. Now to Shai. Drives in. Scoop layup is good there for Shai. 73-55. Nice move by him. Nice move. D'Lo gets it to Cam Johnson. His 3-ball won't go. Fight for the board. Clowney comes away with it. I think Cason Wallace could have jumped that, but Clowney from way downtown won't go. Jay will rebound. Here comes Cason Wallace. Shai setting up an offense. He's already getting double teamed. Jay will to Lou. Lou driving in. Bad pass by Lou. Isaiah Joe touches it out of bounds. Last touch by Joe. Ooh, D'Lo, good move there. Goes up, gets fouled by Joe. A little bit of foul baiting there. A little bit of foul baiting. Makes first free throw. D'Lo, second free throw's up and good there, making it 73-57. Shai taking it down. Gets it to Joe for a wide open deep three. Joe gets that one to go. He's up to 18 in this game now. He can't miss. He cannot miss right now. D'Lo, deep three. Joe commits the foul in the closeout there. Landing space foul. So Russell's going to go to the line. Shooting multiple. Shooting three. Makes the first one. Makes the second one. Third one is good, making it 76-60. Shai trying to get to the rim, and he does with ease. Oh my goodness. 78-60. Zaire Williams driving in. Ooh. Oh. Isaiah Joe commits the foul. Oh, Zaire looks like he might be hurt. Okay, he's up. He's walking. Looks like he's fine. Yeah, he rolled his ankle. That's what happened. He just rolled it. Just rolled his ankle. I'm not eating my words. I'm not. He's playing very well. He is. All right. I've always said that it should either be him or Kenrich. And the fact Kenrich Williams hasn't played yet tonight, like, come on now. Okay, so he's going to take a timeout here. Always recognize when anyone plays well on the Thunder. All right? Anytime someone has a good game. The only problem I have is he's only done this kind of performance once against a contender, and it was the Knicks. I want to see him do it against more contenders is my thing. That's what I've been saying. I want to see him do it against more contenders. How long? Since they came to OKC. Oh, wait. I say that. I've been watching them. I didn't start like following them closely until like 2010. I think the Isaiah Roby jersey should also kind of tell you, how long I've actually been a fan and if I actually kept up with the team through the rebuild. I think that should tell you, Or the Steven Adams, orange alternate. The Kevin Durant jerseys I actually wore as a kid. And so, it's not shade. I know you're just curious and everything. Just like I have those up for like proof when anyone says like you're just a bandwagon. You haven't been a fan that long. That jersey can't even fit me. That KD jersey. Like I'll pull it up to you guys and show. Like I'll show you guys. Like this ain't fitting me. This ain't fitting me. Let's see the size. All right. Youth XL. Adidas, by the way. You see the logo? Adidas when they were still making, using Adidas jerseys in the league. All right. That's how long I've been a fan. I remember the days that the jerseys weren't Nike. I remember the days they were Adidas. I remember the sleeved Adidas jerseys. Yeah, like I see that point too. I'm not like gonna, deny that fact or anything. All right, I recognize that. I just think Cam is a more. How do I put this? I think he puts the Thunder in a better spot than Joe or Kenrich would. All right, like that. Like that's my thing. It's like. Joe isn't a starter on a nightly basis. Cam Johnson is a starter on a nightly basis. Just truly is. All right. And then the same with Kenrich. The fact Kenrich Williams hasn't played yet tonight. He's healthy. He's good to go. He didn't injure anything last night. I didn't see him on the injury report. It's just stuff like that where I'm like, look, if he's not even playing against the Brooklyn Nets, there's some come on now. Like that's my thing. He's not going to play during the playoffs. Joe's going to get limited minutes during the playoffs once Chet's back and healthy. Stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's like get someone that can actually contribute you to the team come down to the playoffs, who's also going to have moments to score. Lou Dort from the corner. Missed that 3-ball. Wiggs fighting for it. Gets the rebound. Down low to Cason Wallace. Now to J. Will. Lou another 3. Lou is off from 3 now tonight. Yeah, you just can't. You have to match salaries. That's just how the NBA works. It's unfortunate. It truly is. Cam Johnson, 3-ball is good there. Speaking of which. I also want to be known, Michael Cage and, Fisher are talking good about Cam Johnson, and they rarely ever talk good about an opposing player. Lou, wide open 3. Missed it again. Lou can't hit water if he fell out of a boat tonight. He's more the energy guy. They use him as more of a veteran, someone who gives it all his every play. I get that, but I've seen moments where he hustles for it, and it's great to see someone hustle, but it actually turns into a bucket for the opposing team. Clowney missed that 3 there. That's my thing with, can he hustle? I love him to death. When I propose these guys in trades, it's not saying I hate them. Oh, Jay will. Oh, my goodness! Oh! J Will with an insane slam. Insane slam. But anyways, back to what I was saying about like the trades. Like when I included, even like we'll take Aaron Wiggins for example. All right, I was going based off of how they were playing, not if I hate them, not if I just had a vendetta against them or anything. Based off of like, look, how are they impacting the team? And at the moment, he wasn't playing well. He wasn't. All right, he was having an off, season to start off. It was the same with Joe, same with Kenrich. All right, where it is like, look, Kenrich Williams, he's just not going to get the time come playoffs. All right, that's why I was looking at those three guys and our best salary matchers. Now, Aaron Wiggins, I think, is off the trade block. He's been playing very well ever since he took that trip back home to Charlotte. I think he's off the trade block. It just comes down to like, look, you got to match salaries. Isaiah Joe has a very, very, nice contract for, like team-friendly deal and also to match salaries. Kenrich Williams, he's only making $6 million, so you got to throw in Oos and Topic to make it work for the thing for trade. I don't think the Thunder are going to give up Topic, though, is one of the things. I think they drafted him for a reason. They realized with Topic, he was projected to go number 1 overall in some drafts before he tore his ACL. That's why I don't think the team's going to include him. I think they want to see him play before they make a decision on him. That's why I see like a Joe and Ousmane Dieng package along with 2 first-round picks to get Cam Johnson. That's why. I think, Isaiah Joe's been playing great tonight. I don't think the Nets were kind of expecting him to have this kind of game. You can see they're kind of playing off him a little bit. It's just one of those things where I'm looking at it based off of how they were playing. Isaiah Joe, this might be his worst season ever with the Thunder. All right? This is his 3rd season with the team, but that's a lot to say right there. All right? He's progressively gone down a little bit ever since his 1st season with the team. That's why I look at it like that way. It's like, look, he's been playing down a little bit. He might not get the same amount of minutes come playoff time. I know Kenrich Williams isn't going to get many minutes, if any at all, come the playoffs. It's just like, look, you got to move on from someone. You got to choose, pick your poison. It's, you're not going to keep everyone happy. That's the thing. In any trade, someone's always going to be unhappy. Pick someone up in the buyout market, hopefully a big or a slasher. I really like Daigneault Sharp. I think he'd be great on this team. And he's a cheaper guy, if I remember correctly. If I remember correctly, he's cheaper to get as well. I want to be known. Like, it's not personal things against the guys when they're included in trades. You recognize every single one of the content creators when talking about trades, you have to include someone, so they talk about it a little bit. All right, here comes Cameron Johnson. Beyond the back, trying to drive in. Mid-range from the elbow is good there. Kenrich in 1 first, not Dieng and not 2. I mean, maybe Kenrich in 1 first and 1 second tops. You got to look at what they're asking for as well. All right, the reason they're asking for so much is because they know they can get that much out of him. Wallace gets it to J Will. J Will, 3-bomb. Boom! ACL injuries aren't necessarily career enders anymore of overseas surgeries. And exactly. Yep. David's right there. Is not a good shooter or defender. It's not going to work in the NBA. AJ can defend, shoot, and play make. AJ can. But did you see his draft day comparison? Did you see that? All right. They were comparing him to Shai for pro comparisons. All right. All right. Like, he has the potential. He does. All right. He's super athletic. And you have to look on the positive. The good thing about his ACL injury, what is the only thing he can do right now? Shoot. He can't do practice driving. He can't practice defense. All he can do is practice shooting as there's a turnover right there by the nets. That's all he can do. That's all he can do is shoot. Shoot free throws. All right? Free throws are the best way to improve your shooting form. That's the only thing he really needs to do. With England as a shooting coach, I can guarantee you that shooting is not going to be a problem. Work on his defense, and with how athletic he is, he's going to be a good player. He's going to work out, and I think he has starting potential for this Thunder squad down the line. I truly believe that. The more I watch his game film, the more I watch like what he's doing for rehab and everything, I think next season he could start to compete for a, starting role. Can Topic get minutes to develop properly on this team? He'll have to prove it in Summer League and preseason, but I think he can. They drafted him for a reason. It was a blessing he fell to 12 overall. All right? I think the original plan was to hopefully get Cody Williams. Hopefully he dropped there. Got taken at 10. And they were like, look, who's the best available prospect on the board? You have a pick to waste. It's not like any lottery pick that we took that year was going to make an instant impact this year. All right? We got lucky AJ panned out because Presti has a good job of drafting, okay? Like David said, he is a Steve Nash clone. He is, you guys don't understand, he does have, all-star potential. Topic has, I mean this, he has all-star potential. But we missed a lot here, 85-67 right now. And we can keep talking about him. Okay, what's going on here? That's Wilson. Over here, number 13 has 3-ball. Ooh, that's good. That's by Martin. Shai gets it to Carlson. Carlson takes a 3-ball. No good there. Jang's also in. Driving in. That one's good. Need Shai to get a bucket. I want to see Shai get a bucket. Oh, step back 3. Won't go. Front iron miss. Driving in. Oh, Ousmane Dieng with the block there. Good defense, Oos. Shai driving in, trying to get something. Layup is good there. If he does become great, the team will be unstoppable. I mean it. I was upset with the pick at first because he had an ACL injury. And, those can always be hard to come back from. But the thing that separates them is because they've already dealt with this with Chet. They dealt with the same thing. All right? Goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carlson. They dealt the same thing with Chet, pretty much. Had to have their, lottery picks sit for the season. All right? Hope he gets healthy and hope he can come back and, have an impact that they're hoping he can. Same with Topic. All right? This is the good thing about his injury. Everyone was worried about his shooting. People were worried about Shai with the same thing. All right? That's all I got to say to that comparison. Now with his ACL injury, all you can do is shoot free throws. Best way to improve your form and your shooting from the field is going to be great for him. He's going to come out and be great. Why isn't Dub playing? I think it's soreness. All right? You're playing the Nets anyway. You might as well rest. Oos hits a shot. He's up to 10. He's up to 10 points right now. But I think he's just sore is what it is. He, not I haven't seen him with the ice or anything or wrapped up. He didn't even take pregame warmups today. It's just one of those precautionary things with how injured the team has been. When you're sore, might as well rest a guy. Carlson, Dieng. Dieng steps out of bounds. This group right now is first in the defense in the league. Whoever we get should fit there first. I wouldn't say that necessarily. Because no matter what, in any trade, you're not giving up any of your top 5 defenders. You aren't even giving up any of your top 7 defenders. All right? When you're looking at it, the top 7 in no order are Shai, Lou, Cason Wallace, Dub, Hartenstein, Chet, Caruso. In no order right there. All right? Those are your top defenders. Joe is our 10th best defender on the team, and Kenrich is probably 9th or 10th around there as well. All right? Wiggs is 8th. Oh, Carlson was trying to meet him at the rim. He comes away with the rebound, though. He bricked that layup. Shai finds Wiggins in the transition. Wiggins' layup is good. 91-72. I have to also back and get on defense now. Carlson, good defense. Layup won't go. Fight for the board. Oh, my goodness. Sharp missed the dunk. Shai, pull up 3. Oh, my goodness. He airballed that. Got a little cocky there. It's right hip strain. That's what they're saying it. I think it's soreness. Because they said Shai sprained his wrist the other day, but he was warming up and everything. It was just soreness. They'll be good, though. They'll be good. Hartenstein's probably back in a week. Dub could possibly be back for the Jazz game. Wouldn't surprise me if they rest him, though, and if they rest Shai. Wiggs trying to drive in. Oh, my goodness. Euro Wiggs. Ugh, that's gross. That's gross. Here come the Nets now. Who was that? Ooh, 3-ball by Tyrese Martin there. It's not serious. Don't stress. Don't stress. It's just precautionary. Like, hey, you're sore. Might as well rest. Shai kicks out to Wiggs. Wiggs trying to get something going. Carlson for 3, wide open. No one around him. He hits that one. Carlson's up to 8 now. We're probably going to see Dukas and Flagler soon. Caruso's in as well. That's great defense by Caruso. 3-ball there. No good. Caruso with the board. Speaking of him. Caruso. His pass gets deflected out of bounds. We have 11 seconds left on the game clock. No, it is wine. Isaiah Joe comes in. Probably trying to get a 3-pointer here since this is going to be last possession. I've been really impressed with Carlson during this stretch without Chet and Hartenstein. I've been very impressed. I kind of wish we played them originally when they were both injured at the same time. Shai gets fouled, going up for a layup. He's going to go line, shooting 2. No shot clock now. Makes first free throw. Here comes the second free throw. It's good. 98-77. Nets get off the final shot, but it goes out of bounds. That's the third quarter right there. All right, 98-77. What are we thinking so far? What are we thinking? I mean, good performances by a lot of people right now. A lot of good performances. If Giannis becomes available this offseason, should the Thunder trade for him? Hell no. You stay away from anyone that's, number 1 option right now. Even a number 2 option. The only reason Cam Johnson is on the list for me, even though he's number 2 option, is because it's the Nets. He's not a number 2 option on any contending team, and I think he knows that. All right. You stay away from Giannis, you stay away from Embiid, you stay away from Jimmy Butler, you stay away from a ton of those guys. All right. You stay away from Kevin Durant. It's just. You're going to mess, that's when chemistry comes into play. That's when you go, look, you're not going to tell Giannis to be the number 2 option, and you're not going to tell Shai to be the number 2 option. You're not going to do that, all right? Both of them are looking to be the guys on the team. And it messes up a lot of financial stuff. It does. And it's going to cost a lot of picks as well. It just doesn't make sense to do it. It doesn't. I'm trying to think of guys in the offseason that would be good to trade for. I'm trying to think. I don't know. That'd be an intriguing list to look at. Be an intriguing list. I would like to bring Russ back at some point. I will say that for nostalgia. I want him to retire with the Thunder and hopefully get a ring. That's why, I thought, hopefully, Denver wasn't playing all that great. I was hoping that, hopefully not playing great, and it allows OKC a chance to trade away, a Dylan Jones to get Russ back on the team to try and get him his ring this year, and then have him retire with the Thunder. I still think there's a good chance he at least signs, a 10-day with OKC and retires. Shai's definitely sitting the rest of the quarter now. Caruso's in. Gets it to Wallace. Not a Wiggs. Whistle was blown somewhere. We have our superstar. Exactly. Missed the three there. Honestly, a Kenrich Westbrook exchange, that'd be great. That would be great. Jones trying to go coast to coast. He just bricked a layup. He got bailed out by a foul. He just got bailed out hard. He got bailed out there. That's what happened. Giannis on his team would be 82-0. I don't know. I just think that's when you talk about chemistry being really messed up. All right, 177. That's pretty much wraps for Shai tonight, unless they go on a 15-0 run here. Even a 10-0 run, I think they put him back in. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Johnson made it, but shot didn't get off in time. He seems really happy in Denver. Do you think he'd come back or stay with them? He's going to start for them right now. He's going to start with them right now because some guys have been injured. That's been the biggest thing, why he's been starting. He kind of knows his role now as a bench player. Caruso gets over to Jones now, driving in. Jones trying to go to work, uses the backboard, gets it to go. I think he'd come back for a season. I 100% think that. On a vet minimum. He loves the city so much. He still does so much for OKC. I think, he wants to retire a Thunder player. I think he does. And I hope he does. I think that'd be the perfect way to finish out his Hall of Fame career. J-Will floater's good. It'd be the best chance for him to get a ring, too, realistically. Be the best chance for him to get a ring. That's when it's good for emotions to come into play. Talking about those guys where it's bringing back someone that's really not going to cost you much in the grand scheme of things. And one there for, who was it? Was it Zaire Williams? That and one? No. Whoever number 12 is. I'm not going to try to pronounce his name. I know it. I'm just not going to try to pronounce it. He misses it. Ball don't lie. Caruso grabs the board. Ball gets tipped. J Will fighting for it. He comes away with it. Gets it to Wiggs in the corner. His 3 ball won't go. Jones coming away with the board. Wiggs now to Caruso. He thought about taking a 3. They're swinging around right now. A lot of great ball movement from the Thunder. J Will to Wiggs. Wide open 3 ball. Won't go. CP3 can take that minute and finish the script. OKC. I don't think CP3 would do that. I don't think so. I love CP3 as well. I don't think he had, like, that long of, like, an impact or career in OKC to think about coming here. I don't think OKC would take him because it'd be one of those things like you'll have to take one of them. I think CP3 isn't necessarily trying to go for a ring in San Antonio. I think he's trying to make his career last as long as possible and have a lasting impact on some guys while he still gets to play. Dylan Jones gets it to J Will. Now Wiggs gets the screen there. Driving in. Layup is good. A little scoop layup from Wiggs. Oh, J Will gets the steal there. Kicks out to Wiggs. Behind the back pass. Wiggs to Caruso. Okay. Okay. That was a good little series right there. Anyone else that you guys would want to see come back to OKC? Because this is a nice little conversation we're having right now. I'm trying to think of other OKC players. I think it'd be cool to see Horford come back, even though he didn't have that much of an impact. I think that'd be cool. I remember people were talking about Dennis Schroeder as well, trying to trade for him, which I kind of got, but then again, I was like, I don't really get that one. Steven Adams is always one as well. I would love to see Steven Adams back in an OKC jersey. I think the team could actually use him as well. That was someone I was kind of like hoping OKC would pursue at the trade deadline, but that was also assuming Houston wasn't going to be that great of a team. KD, that's actually an interesting one. I would be fine with it to an extent. To an extent. Like, if he was trying to, like, make amends, I'd be fine with that. Love the Kiwi. I love Steven Adams, man. I hope he comes back sometime. Back out of the timeout now. This game's pretty much wraps. Consider it a win. All-Star voting's almost up, too, so it'll be interesting to see if Dub got in. All right, we got J. Will Jones. Speaking of J. Will, commits a foul there. Mitch McCary on this OKC team. Bring back Derek Fisher for a season. Why not? Yeah, it would have to lead to a championship and have to have him like make amends. But like, I don't think that's ever gonna happen. All right, Nets made both free throws there. 108-83. Joe, 3-ball. Gets another one to go. It's interesting to see Kenrich hasn't played at all. I will say that. Oh, 3-ball by Martin there's good. 111-86. Usman Jang. Oh, he had the layup, decides not to take it. Wiggs. Just pull up 3 right there. It doesn't go. J. Will. Offensive foul on Sharp there. That was good defense by J. Will. All right. Jones has it. He almost lost the ball. I'm trying to be a point guard right there. He's really got to improve his handle. He's got to improve his handle and 3-point shooting. Midi, no good there. Just his shot doesn't look good. That's the biggest problem I'm seeing with him. His shot and his dribbling ability. 3-ball miss there. J. Will gets it. Wiggs. Lobs it up to Jang. Layup is good there. You got to slam that, man. You got to slam that. Amadou Diallo seemed like a solid player despite not being a great shooter. I think he should still be in the league. Where is he right now? Also, Darius Baisley, isn't he playing for the Guangdong Tigers? Like, not even joking. Like, isn't he playing over in China right now? What box score? I'm just curious how much Shai got in 29 minutes. 27 and 29. 10 assists. Got a double-double in 29 minutes. And 4 steals? Bruh. Isaiah Joe also has 21 and 20 minutes. J. Will with 14, 8, and 5. Oh, bruh. Wiggs with 12 off the bench. Jang with 12 off the bench. Carlson with 8 off the bench. Bench was getting to work tonight. We had how many bench points? 42 points off the bench tonight. Jesus. Only 8 turnovers. Forced 12 so far. Only 12 turnovers forced? We got to force like 15 a game, man. So he's playing in China too. Jesus. What's the game? What's the score for the AFC Divisional? 24-19 Bills. Come on, Bills. All right, 113.86. They run sharp, hands it off. Oh, air ball there. They run sharp, gets the layup to go. 113.88. Isaiah Joe, 3-ball. Contested 3-ball as well. He's reached a career high for threes in a game with 8 again, bro. Never go for Curry. I'm done telling you right now. No. Curry doesn't want to leave Golden State either. Layup's good there for Brooklyn, 116.90. He doesn't want to leave Golden State. He's going to retire there. He'll retire in Golden State. I'm kind of glad he will. Carlson, 3-ball, won't go, back iron. Isaiah Joe, 3-ball, won't go. Flagler with the rebound. Jang, floater, no good. Ooh, did Carlson just block that? Carlson to Jang. Jang to Jones. Joe, corner, decides not to take it, driving in. Carlson from the corner instead. Bounces around. Jones with the board, puts it back up and in. He doesn't want to, but recently he was asked about it and said, if anyone thinks I want to play for a mediocre team, that's crazy. But, like, he's going to retire in Golden State. Like, we know that. We all know he's not getting traded. Golden State's not trading him. He's going to stay there and retire. He's, what, 37? He has a year or two left, then he's done. Which is kind of crazy to think about. I remember when he was, like, super young. Not super young, but, like, you know, when he first started going crazy in the league. We got Alex Dugason now. It's going to be a turnover on the Nets. Dylan Jones has it. Screened by Carlson. Over to Jang, who's driving in. Swings all the way out to Dukas. Carlson now has it. Now to Flagler. He's getting guarded tight here. He's about to pull up. I already know it. Oh, he passes up to Jang. Flagler, floater. Oh, he missed it. He missed it. Clowney 3-ball is good. Jones. Gets a screen by Dukas. That's going to be a legal screen on him. '88's such a bold number. That's a tight end number right there. That's a football number. All right, here in the Nets, Clowney thought about taking that 3. Saw Carlson was on him, decided not to. Hands it off instead. Rebound Carlson off that missed three. Flagler has it. Gives up to Carlson. Now to Jang. Over out to Jones. Dukas from the corner. Gets it to go. Okay, Alex. Okay, Dukas. 120-93. Was a contested three as well. Flagler with the board. Jang, or not, that wasn't Jang, that was Jones. Jones was trying to get it to Jang, turns it over. Jang gets scored on right there. Rumors about Mavs trading Gafford to potentially get Herb Jones. I've actually talked with Marcel because he has inside sources regarding the Mavs with that. That's what they're currently trying to do. All right. Herb Jones is now following a bunch of Mavs players as well. Flagler from deep won't get it to go. I wouldn't fear him because Herb's out for the season, and he's probably not even playing in the playoffs. There's no timetable on Luka. He's apparently being reevaluated in a week. That doesn't mean he's coming back, though. That means he's just being reevaluated. That's a month after his injury. They said it'd be a month or two. So he's not even confirmed to be reevaluated next week. It could be another 2 weeks, could be reevaluated after the All-Star break. So we could see Luka just get shut down for good. They're already dealing with a ton of injuries. Gafford's one of their best players right now. If they do trade Gafford, that means they're doing what they did in 2023 and like, look, we're going to call the season a scrap right here. We understand it. All right, we're dealing with a bunch of injuries. It's just not in the cards this year. Let's do what we did in 2023. Rebuild, get a good draft pick right here. All right, then we'll come back and compete in the next season. That's probably what they're going to end up doing, especially if Gafford is traded for Herb Jones. Jang to Flagler. Oh, little step back, gets it to go. They're going to call an offensive foul, though. All right, here are the Nets. 121-96. Game's pretty much wraps here. 2 minutes left. Three ball by Clowney's no good. Fight for the board. Dukas pushed it out. Carlson couldn't really get that. Nets are playing bad right now with this like third string pretty much. Carlson with the block. Not really scared of Herb. Herb's a good player. I wanted OKC to try to get him. Dukas three ball. That one's good. Okay, Alex. But I would be. He's a top 5 perimeter defender in the league. Truly is. All right. He truly is. That does make the Mavericks a much better team. Who was slammed there by the Nets. One of the Mavs rematch so badly. I hope they make it. I think they'll make the playoffs. They'll at least for sure be a play-in team. All right, let's not get anything twisted. They're for sure going to be a play-in team. They'll have to fight their way in. It just comes down to how healthy can they stay, and they haven't been healthy at all this year. Like, whereas the Thunder, they haven't been healthy, but yet they still competed. Jang, three ball, won't go. That's going all the way down. Someone made a three. My stream just cut out there. I don't know who made that three. Going back to see so I can tell you guys real quick. Who made the three? Who made it? Dukas. It was another Dukas three. He's up to 9. Okay. 27.5 seconds left. 127, 100. Dukas with 9 points off the bench. Okay. $35-7. Truth and trust. Revenge game versus Mavs coming. It is Thunder Mavs round 1 matchup. Would be fire. It would be. It would be. I know they have Lively, but Gaff does the dirty work rebound wise. But Herb Jones is good though. He's good. Herb isn't playing this year though. I don't even think he's going to be good for the playoffs. That's why if that trade does happen, that means they're pretty much like, look, we're not competing come playoff time. We know this. We're setting up for the next 2 years or so. And that's what it means. Good game. That was a good game. All right. Great game. 127-101. Big takeaways. I don't really have a ton for this game. I don't have a ton of takeaways. All right. Jay and Carlson have really impressed me. Joe played very well. Other than that, like, that's really all. Who's playing us in the finals? Cavs or Boston? Cavs or Celtics? One of those two. It's because it's a bunch of Cowboys fans. Like, I'm a Cowboys fan. I get it. You know, it's a bunch of people that just hate Oklahoma. That's it. Losing at most 5 more this season. I could see that. I honestly could. I could see a 71 season. Yeah, Jay Will with the interview. Yup. 14 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. Oh, dual interview with Isaiah Joe as well, getting asked questions. 24 points, 8 of 10 from deep. Jesus. That's absurd. That was absurd. That is absurd. Any barks tonight? Any barks? Nope, no barks tonight. All right. That was a great game. That was a great game. Do I think OKC is still going to get Cam Johnson? I think there's a world it can still happen. I still think there's a world it can happen. All right. I don't know if his stock went down after this game or if it's still around the same or even if it went up. I think Presti definitely uses this game as a scouting. Like, hey, let me actually see him in person and be like, look, all right. He's like, look, let's see how he does. Let's see how he impacts court and everything. Let's see how he is defensively against this team. Let's see if he can kind of, still do what he usually does against, the best defense in the league. I think that's what he was kind of using it for. And let me check the score so like I can actually kind of, the box score and everything so I can go into that and get a good read of how he did against the best defense in the league. It's not the fact that we need him, but it's the fact that we can all agree he is an upgrade over, like, let's say Kenrich Williams. We can all agree that. Like, he still went 6 of 11 from the field, 3 of 8 from deep with 15 points, all right, in 25 minutes. If he plays his usual 30 minutes a night, he probably has 21 and one more made three-pointer. We could use that. We honestly could use it, but we don't need it is a thing. Had 4 turnovers, most for his team. I definitely think that played into, like how he did offensively for the turnovers right there. He should have also had like 4 or 5 assists because he found wide open guys on OKC. Those are assists. He'll have like 5 that night. I'm trying to play it into that right there. But like I was, I wasn't impressed. Like it was like one of those things where it's like, look, this is exactly how I pictured him to do against the Thunder defense. All right. Day'Ron Sharpe was a guy I was really looking at the entire game. He went 4 or 5 from the field with 7 rebounds in 18 minutes. He'd probably get like 12 to 14 minutes on OKC. So take away 2 rebounds right there and like 2 buckets. He still has 5 points and 5 rebounds. You'll take that out of a bench guy. And he's relatively tall, if I remember correctly. 6'10", 265 pounds. Like, he's a big body that can be used. And so, Mark Daigneault was named All-Star head coach for the first time after tonight's win. All right. So he'll be the All-Star game. He'll be one of the All-Star game coaches. Hey, see you later, Crazy Thunder. See you later. But those are the 2 guys I was really looking at. Cam Johnson and Day'Ron Sharpe. Both guys didn't impress me. They played how they usually play and how I expected them to. It's an offensive nightmare for any team. It is. So the fact he still got 15 points and went 6 of 11 from the field, that's still solid to think about. Still insanely solid. Noah Clowney, he didn't play well at all. He was someone else I was kind of looking at. But even now, I'm just kind of like, nah, I'm not sure about him. And so, younger guy that they're probably trying to keep, honestly. Saw how he locked up Mitchell. Yeah. Like, that's crazy to think about. Cameron Johnson played better than Donovan Mitchell did against us. Keep that in mind. All right. I still think there's a world where Presti might try to go after him and get him. But realistically, probably not. Being honest, like, I just don't know. It's hard to, like, actually know and think about that right now. All right. It's hard. I think this game, he's definitely going to think about it tonight and make some calls. I think, he's going to think about it and make some calls. Do I think Dub's going to be an all-star? I hope so. I think it's going to be extremely difficult for him now, considering how, since Hartenstein came back, he's taken a step back. All right, he hasn't been playing as good. Looking at our guys, Ousmane Dieng played 21 minutes, went 5 of 8, 2 of 4 from deep, 12 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and a block. Really impressed with him. Carlson, same thing, 3 of 6 from the field, 2 of 5 from deep, 5 boards, 2 assists, a steal, and a block as well. 8 points. I was really impressed with him. Very, very impressed with him. Shai, 27 points. Isaiah Joe, 24 points. J. Will, 14. Lou didn't score a single bucket. But he's been showing up again in the big-time games, so I'm not necessarily worried. Cason Wallace, 9 points, played very well, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block. So overall, not bad at all. We'll take these. I think Presti's definitely going to make some calls. He's definitely, going to be up late, thinking about it, talking about it with his team and everything. Like, look, what do we do? What do we do? Do we make this call, put in the, offer, and see if they're fine with it? Or are we like, look, no, we're good. We'll rock with what we have. And if anything, we'll make a small trade for a, role player who, isn't going to cost a whole lot. Maybe 1 player and 1 pick, or even trade away 1 player to replenish some second-round picks or just a first-round pick. That's what I'm thinking now at this point. I'm just not sure, though. I do think he's going to think about it. I think he's going to stay up and think about it a little bit tonight. What else you guys got for me? What else? What else do we got? Because if not, we're going to call it good for the stream. Because I got a post-game article to write. Go check me out on Thunderous Intentions. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on TikTok now that that's back. Just look up my name on all those things. Bryson Akins. You'll find me. Would you rather Jada be an all-star or be snubbed and absolutely go off in the second half of the season? Go off in the second half of the season. It'd be nice to see him get an all-star appearance, but if he makes an all-star appearance, his extension is going to be worth more. So you got to think about it long-term wise. That's one thing. You just got to look at it long-term wise. Like, look, if he's an all-star, his extension is going to be more. That's why, you got to look at the positive of everything. With Chet being out now, not being able to make an all-star game or anything, all right, his extension's not going to be as much as we, kind of thought it would be. Oh, a Thunder assistant gets a coach in the All-Star game as well. That's cool. He's the first OKC head coach to earn the honor since the 2013-2014 season. Scott Brooks. Ooh, fun for you guys. Cason Wallace's last 8 games, 11.4 points per game, 4 rebounds, 3 assists per game to half a turnover a game, 1.5 steals a game, 57% from 2, 48% from 3, 62% true shooting, plus 90, plus minus there. That's going in the article. Anything else, guys? Because if not, I'm going to sign off. As always, mental health reminder. Please take care of yourself. Mental health is a very important thing. All right. If you're ever feeling down, ever need someone to talk to, you can always find me on social media. You can join the Discord channel, talk to me there as well, message me directly. That's always a good place to go there. I want that to get active as well because Mavs fans like to talk in that since no one really talks in there and we don't have a lot of people there. It's also the best way to reach out to me when you win a giveaway. That way I can get you, whatever you win as soon as possible. So keep that in mind. All right. With that, love you guys. Take care of yourself as always. And I'll see you guys, next video, next stream, all that good